Welcome back to the Land Rover videos, folks. In this video, rebuild the carburetor. Nice in-depth close filming and a bit of synchronised filming too. But first up, that major mistake. Don't anybody do this with Land Rover or any car for that matter. This was a silly thing to do. Let's get into it. Alright, so funny story. I've powered everything up. Everything works beautifully. Been looking for the positive terminal, which goes from the starter relay up to the battery here. And I've sort of realised, you know what? That's a positive terminal. That's just positive, and it fits. And I've connected it to Earth. And I've connected the positive tool dials to the negative, and everything's working fine. So it's a good job. This is a modern, no, not a modern thing. None of the electrics I've tested will be a problem. The fan didn't blow much air. I bet it blows more air when it goes the right way. So my God, what a muppet. I don't have a good history with batteries, A&E, explosions, things like that. So I bought a negative terminal. That needs to go on there. That battery needs to be switched around. I need to be less of a twat, and then maybe we'll make some better progress. Unbelievable, huh? I thought I'd show you some of my stupidity there. Fantastic. Now I have all the cables I need. I can crack on with not being stupid. So this is the solenoid going back on. This is the huge switch, basically. And the earth lead went on as well. Now I'm cleaning up the crankcase rebreather valve thing, and I forget exactly what this does. It might stop backfires or whatever. It's a gigantic one-way valve, I think. So just cleaning all that through. I've repainted the old steel pipework and the rubber pipeworks in reusable shapes. It took me a little while to figure out where the bracket is that holds this steel hose, but it's one of those thermostat. There it is, like the thermostat bolt. Holds that bracket on, and that's that sturdy. Then it's a fuel line, nice and easy. It's just a modern fuel line. This, I think there might have been an old steel one, but whatever. The modern one's going back on. That's the coil on. The valve for the internal heating. The heater that goes to the heater box stops or allows circulation of the coolant to the heater box. Strange, really. So your reaction for hot and cold inputs on the controls in the car will be quite slow. When you switch them off, you'll still get warm air for a bit as the water cools in the heater matrix. But that's all gone. It took a little while to figure out where the brackets go again, but it's on that rear cam cover nut. And then down behind the carburetor there, there's another hose which goes from the head to the heater box. And then give the little heater valve a test. You can see it moving now. I took the carburetor apart, completely rebuilt it with a nice Weber official rebuild kit to move the Land Rover up here. So I was going to leave it alone. I was like, I'll just pop the lid off and have a quick look. In fact, it's full of sand, so the old tank must have been full of shite. So here I am taking it apart. I've fully stripped it now, and I thought, why am I not videoing this? It's not a quick check anymore. I'm fully taking it apart. So all the gaskets and the accelerator pump look lovely. Look, last chance filters like brand new. So I'm literally just going to clean it through and possibly blow it through with compressed air as well. So this is the accelerator pump going on the side of the carburetor. When you stab the throttle rapidly, that pushes a bit of a squirt of fuel in. This is one of the jets. I think it might be the idle jet, I'm not sure. Another jet thing at the bottom of the main jet chamber thing with the main jet whatever. It's a jet thing. Very important. There's plenty of really good videos, by the way, on rebuilding a Weber carburetor on the internet. I think Zenith, what's his name now? Jeffrey Croaks does one, or Croker. Yeah, Jeffrey Croker. He does a fantastic video. New Zealand guy on rebuilding the Zenith carburetor. So look elsewhere for instructional videos. But there's the last chance filter and little cap going back on. The float chamber, I set all that last time, so that's I've left that alone. There's the linkage, which opens the accelerator slightly when you open the choke, and then the lid is back on. And then those screws retaining the lid will go back in with the information tag on this last one here. Look, wind those down at super speed with the screwdriver, very fast, and then give them a final squeeze and tighten them up. There we go. Nip, 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 squeeze. Done. Carburetor ready to go on. So on it goes. You can see there's a bit of lefty-righty movement, but that's just centralised by looking down the carburetor. Wang those nuts down, which took forever. You can't get a handy tool now. It's got to be a spanner. 30 degrees at a time, baby. On goes the fuel hose, and we're done. Next is the choke. I don't really know what the standard place is for this. Might have been an auto choke with a Zenith carb. I don't know. In the old car, in the old bulkhead, the choke went through that information panel above. So obviously I couldn't put it there. So I drill a hole down the bottom here. I'm using a file to make that hole square, because then when you tighten the nut down, the choke doesn't rotate. So it's got a square section or a flattened off section to it. You can just about see it there as I put some paint on. And you can see the flat top of it there as well. Wind the nut up, and that's the choke held. So then it's a little wrestling match to find out where the cable goes, the best routing for the cable. And then it attached to the carburetor quite easily, really. Or just, I didn't do anything to any of this stuff, it just came off and went back on nicely. So. Right, with that choke now connected, I've put the electrical terminal on it, and I can test it now. Put it on continuity, plonk that there. So when there's a contact, it makes a beeping sound. I will demonstrate. So if I pull the choke out, we should get the beep, which should indicate the light's going to come on the dash. There we go. Perfect. Well, I don't know where the choke used to be, but this cable was only that long, so I literally cannot think. So I've had to extend it. So I've extended that cable down there, look, this white one, and I've run out of connectors, spade connectors, so I've just budged it on there for now, but I will get spade connectors. So that's now on the choke switch. Put the battery negative on, and now I can test it. So ignition on, pull the choke, push the choke. Yeah, baby! Everything's working now. I guess the last electrical thing before it's the lights and the horn and stuff is just that tank level. It's just a single wire to there, but that is it then. Ah, very exciting. And really, I will probably call it a day there. It's a good time to stop. I want to start the engine. I want to prime the oil, but I'd be daft to prime the oil because I can't start the engine because I haven't got a radiator. And I can't fit the radiator because that panel isn't done yet. So that's a perfect place to stop. That's the next video. Cut that off, weld that on, bit of body filler, prime and paint. And while I'm at it, there's one more rusty bit to paint, and it's that bit there. The rest of this stuff in the transmission tunnel is aluminium, but this one's a bit crusty and it's steel. So I'll just repaint that as well. And then, that truly is all the painting done. I can get the front panel on, I can get the radiator on, I can get the wings on, I can do the lights, I can start the engine, I can run in the cam, I can do the rear lights, I can get the roof on, I can get the sills, more painting. It's just a little bit on those sills. Look, there we go, folks. It's getting there. I'm very excited. It is so close, and I can get onto the project that is over here, which I am buzzing with excitement for. I cannot wait to tell you about that thing. Thanks for watching, folks. Please stay tuned. I hope you're enjoying them. Bye for now.